Quest'area è particolare perché ci sono le strade bianche che sono diverse da tutto il resto di quelle che possono essere nel mondo, sono strade molto dure, sono diventate famose grazie all'eroica e grazie alla corsa dei professionisti delle strade bianche.
Strade sterrate is the Italian word for it, but we used to say Strade Bianche because in summertime they are really bright, they are really white color mainly because they dry out. It's beautiful.
The white roads.
Yeah, the white roads, they really designed the landscape over here. And it's a typical characteristic of this area. They are under protection, so you cannot pave them. And we have more than 1,000 kilometers in the province of Siena of white roads, Strade Bianche, which you are not able to pave.
It's good to be back. It's been a little while. Well, I'm sure the crowd wanted me back, so here I am.
Ingo like the game bingo without a B. It's easy to remember. And definitely I'm not Tuscan. You can see or hear it from the accent probably. But I live here since a long while, so I'm becoming more Tuscan than anything else.
I'm in Tuscany. I'm recceing a route on the Strade Bianche, the white roads.
What is the landscape like in Tuscany?
Rolling hills. Food is good. Food is really good. Easy. I mean, the Tuscan kitchen is really simple. We don't have really much cooked stuff. We have, of course, wild boar, wild animals, so rabbit or so. But definitely more traditional is the ribollita soup, the bean soup. We have the tagliata, the T-bone steak, slices, cut it in slices. Pisci, cacio e pepe. Pisci are thick spaghetti, handmade spaghetti, with cheese and pepper. Pecorino cheese, the sheep cheese, really good.
And do you have pizza in Tuscany?
Of course we have pizza, even if pizza is not that famous in Tuscany because our pizza is coming from Naples mainly, but pizza is definitely good here as well. My wife makes a really good pizza. Yes. The really nice thing is that we left, or we are leaving behind us now the Montagnolo Senese, which is covered mainly by woods. And the landscape now is changing completely because we come into that what we call Crete Senesi. The Terra di Siena is a color, a typical color of this Crete Senesi. It's also the name of a color they use in art for painting or so. And it's really nice because these are these rolling hills, the typical rolling hills. Riding them, it's tough because these rolling hills, they are also steep often. So it's not, they are not big climbs, but many small hills. The Eroica is a route starting from Gaiolo in Chianti, ending up in, or going up to Montalcino. It's like a circle route, like an 8, and it's 80% on gravel roads. You have something like 4,000 plus meter of climbing, but you're supposed to do it with all the racing bikes. So not with gravel bikes, not with new racing bikes. All the racing bikes which have the gear set on the frame still, the brakes are really poor, no gear set, and tubeless. The organizer of the Eroica, he contacted the Gazzetta dello Sport, the organization of the Giro d'Italia, and they organized a race on part of the route of the Eroica. And that later on became the Strade Bianche route. In the meanwhile, the Strade Bianche is a World Tour race, and so the professional teams who want to do the Tour de France, they need to do also the Strade Bianche. It is really popular between the riders, the profi riders, because in that race the team cannot help you much. You're alone. So a great rider is going to win.
Today we're riding day 2 of the Glorious Gravel here in Tuscany, from Siena to Pianzano. We're riding in the region of Chianti Classico. Is that pronunciation spot on? I'm basically Italian.
Panino alla finocchiona. It's a salami, really not much work, with fennel inside. Molto buono. Buono, buono, buono. Alla salute! Castello di Brolio. The importance of the castle, from where you could easily control all the southern area towards Siena. You can see it here in the distance, Montagnata, Citona. It's owned by the family of Ricasoli. Ricasoli has been our second prime minister in the Republic of Italy, and he was so powerful that we had our second capital in Florence. By the way, he was also the guy who wrote the roots of our wine, the Chianti wine, saying that the Sangiovese is the grape which over here gives the best wine. So we had the Sangiovese, Canaiolo Colorino in smaller percentage, and Malvasia and Trebbiano Bianco. This was Ricasoli, the owner of the family, and the family still own the castle. They are not living here anymore, of course, but it's a museum today. You can visit it. The view is stunning.
Castello di Brolio is our signature wine. It's a wine which is produced in the best years only, picking the best grapes and underneath the castle. So the best vineyards underneath the castle are made to produce this wine. It's a Gran Selezione, which in Chianti Classico means top wines, and it's 100% Sangiovese from the Harvest 20, like the Riserva, but of course it has much more body, more intensity, it's richer, it's longer. A Gran Selezione should be like that, okay? And this is the most representative among our Gran Selezione. We produce 4 Gran Selezione, the Cru of Sangiovese, so single vineyard Sangiovese, and the Castello di Brolio, which is our signature wine. It makes a longer aging, 22 months in French oak, 12 months minimum in the bottle. And even if it's still young, it has a lot of potential. All the Sangiovese needs time in the bottle to develop.
It's the smell, and if you open it, that's why you turn it in the glass. The wine get the air, and the smell is developed in the glass. So, and here you have a really fruity smell because it's a young wine.
We're now on to the second wine. I don't drink, so I'm getting drunk here.
It's definitely a much stronger wine. Here we're going above 15% probably.
Oh yeah, I can smell it more.
It's much more permanent. Even the smell is more intensive and it's longer.
We'll have a nice descent even if it's uphill.
Come to Tuscany. The wine, the coffee, it's like rocket fuel. The legs feel good, the sun is shining. Yeah, just enjoying the Italian gravel and scenery.
Ciao, sono Emanuele della bottega di Gaiola in Chianti e disegnatore della linea White Road. Questo è il mio negozio da 10 anni, è un negozio fatto tutto con materiale di scarto a mano, materiale economico, e qui dentro ci sono moltissimi articoli di Eroica, di White Road che è il mio brand, e di tanti altri piccoli e grandi artigiani italiani.
He liked the barber, he liked to take care of the barber and those things. That's why we have the barber shop.
He still does?
Yeah, they do it. During the Eroica days, the Proraso, which is a brand of the barbers, they rent the room here beside and they do the barbers. But all what you can see here inside is part of his life.
Yeah.
What he collected, what he found.
Yeah.
It's all recycled stuff. It's not bought or somehow even the boards that he has, he renewed them. It's not. It's just stuff that they were throwing it away and he just recovered it. So it's part of him.
Hi Max. Hey Josh. How you doing? Good. Nice moustache.
Thank you very much.
What are you doing in Tuscany?
What am I doing? I'm working, Josh. What are you doing here?
Amazing.
Yeah, very nice, thank you.
Is it nice being on a Glorious Gravel video again?
It is, it's good to be back. It's been a little while. Well, I'm sure the crowd wanted me back, so here I am.
What flavour did you go for?
Chocolate and flavor of the Alps, which is with butter and the yogurt, and there are some herbs inside. It's really, really good.
Can't come to Italy without an ice cream.
No way.
How fast do you need to go?
I need to average like 25k an hour, so it should be fine.
You're going to be late for dinner?
No, all good.
I'm currently riding up the last climb of the Strade Bianche, up into the finish of Siena, and it's a lot steeper than it looks on TV.
We have two towers over here coming out. The one in front of us is the Torre de Mangia, the one in the background is the tower of the Duomo, of the cathedral. The question is, which one is the higher tower?